Taurus, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I hope that you're doing great. Adrian Nelson here, your psychic tarot reading with your weekly reading. And this week we are looking at your life purpose pertaining to the good side of it, like, you know, being in a positive, aligned balance with it. It is a general reading. Please take it as it resonates. If you want to get more body around that, then you might want to check out the October reading I already did for you, the love reading I had last week. There's a 2023 reading coming up, a November reading coming up, a past life reading coming up. And if you want to be notified when all those things are coming available, you know what to do. Subscribe, hit that notification bell, and you are notified. All right. So we're going to start off by using OSHO Zen Tarot. We're going to look at where you currently are, what is your influence on where you are, like universal influence, and then also what is the guidance from the universe. You're going to clarify and end up with a message from the universe for you. I'd really appreciate it if you stay with this reading from beginning till end, because it definitely helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Alrighty, let's see. Fighting in your current space. Taurus, I feel that for some of you, you are fighting a fight that is best left alone. Okay? Even if you look at this armor on this picture, it seems like it's sort of like kind of like rusty, you know. Maybe there are certain sort of like, how do I say this? You know, things that felt secure before, things that felt solid before, things that felt that maybe were things that you needed to fight before, not necessarily needing to do it anymore. I feel that for some of you, you are fighting an outdated fight here. Okay, and that doesn't have to be a physical fight. It's more of a mind fight. It's more like you battling yourself in the mind, you versus you type of thing. There could be some self-sabotage at work here. And the way that I always like to remind people with self-sabotage, you know, you don't wake up one morning and you look out your window and you say, oh my goodness, what a beautiful sunny day. Let me go take a shower, let me dress myself, let me have a healthy, nutritious breakfast, let me go down this road and let me go and sabotage myself. We don't do that. You know, it is more justified than that. So I would say take a look at the patterns that you are having in your life, Taurus, that you are maybe repeating again and again that gives you the same result, or what might be even better, look at the same repeated results that you are getting that you don't like, and then really have an honest look at what is sort of like happening before that, what is leading up to that, because then you get to understand how you are interacting with manifesting into your life the things that you don't want. All right, and you can do that for the positive as well. What are the things that are happening in life that you do like, and what are you doing before that? You know, so it can go both ways. But in this specific case, I feel that there's it almost feels like there's like, you know, I must be strong, I must be like this, you know, I don't know, macho person, you know, in order to be seen, in order to be heard, in order to be valued, in order to be respected. I feel that you might want to be open to the idea that a lot of that is in your mind. Okay? The thing to remember, and when I got this, my whole life changed. People don't really care too much about you. They really don't. Because people are interested in their own lives. And a lot of times when we perceive the ugliness of other people towards us, a lot of times it's the hurt inside of us that is more sort of activated by the moment, you know? Because when, you know, people can say something, or maybe people's in a space where they give you nasty. Now, I'm not talking about being a doormat and condoning bad things, but, you know, let's say you're in a store, and let's take a really big example. Let's just pretend for a moment you walk into a store, you greet someone, and maybe they are racist. So they, you know, they ignore you, and then there's a person of like a different color or a background or ethnic, whatever, coming through the door, and they're like, oh, hey, how you doing? You know, whilst, and you realize that this is maybe a prejudice situation taking place. You can become highly offended by that, or you can literally not give a fuck. Because what somebody else does to us doesn't determine who we are unless we allow them to do that, unless we give them that power. All right? People cannot offend you, hurt you, anything you, unless you allow yourself to be in that receiving space of getting that, you know, that nastiness. All right. So maybe be open to looking at that. Let's see what is the direct influence for that at the moment. Why does it seem like everything you touch at the moment, which seemed like you may have the Midas touch, it now seems like everything you touch is just going down the drain? Why? Existence. Direct influence at the moment. Life is trying to call you to a moment of silence. Life is trying to remind you of who you are. And you are not fighting, you are not the situation. You are a soul having a human being experience, having that experience, but the experience, whatever it is, isn't defining who you are unless you allow it to. You know, you are the one that decides the determining factor of who you are and who you're not. And not everybody might agree with your choices, and that's okay, because this is your life, you know? Sorry for pointing. You know, it's your life. And you get to decide. You are the one that gets to decide what is a yes and what is a no in your life. Nobody else. And the question is, have you maybe been giving that powers to others? Because now it might be a case that you have to start saying, like, listen, I've been doing that, but now it's time for me to stop doing that. Doesn't mean that you have to go out there and like draw a sword and say, hey, I've been giving you my power, I'm here to take it back. Doesn't have to be like that. You know, it can just be that you say, well, I've been giving this energetic like feeding to others, and it's time to stop that. You might want to be open to something like a cord cutting, for example, you know. Maybe it's time for you to study things like energy clearing, you know. And you know where you can learn to do that? In my OSHO Zen Tarot reading course. Let's see. This is coming up for a lot of people in this position, actually, understanding, which is what the universe is wanting to let you know at the moment. The universe want to let you know, beautiful Taurus, that a lot of the restrictions that you are experiencing are reflections from your inner world, from your mind. Are you afraid of growth? Are you afraid of success? You know, a lot of times we want to really go for stuff, but there's something inside of us that's holding us back. And I always say to people, before you want to go for all of the success and whatever, first make sure what is going on inside, you know? Because sometimes success and money and those things can actually isolate you, because now you don't know if people like you for you or for what you have, you know? So if you within yourself, you're still fighting that battle within yourself, it might be time to really sort of, you know, have an eye to eye with yourself type of thing. You know, look in the mirror and have to chat with yourself. Okay? Because there's some things that you are ready to release. And the reason why you might be experiencing overwhelm and heaviness to the capacity that you are is because you within your own beautiful consciousness is realizing that you are ready to move past it. Okay? You're ready to move past it. All right, let's clarify your direct influence, that existence energy. The question is, have you forgotten that you are a divine being? Have you forgotten that you are a fractal of light, an expression of source, part of source? You've got the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and the Chariot. Can see your energy there with the Chariot. Okay? Positive changes taking place, especially in finances. If you've been struggling with finances, maybe you've been working really, really hard, but you're just not getting there. Maybe making just enough money for things to break even. It could be because maybe you've been maintaining a negative pattern within yourself where you don't completely destroy yourself, but you still keep yourself in a pattern where you get, but you get enough to survive, but not to thrive. Okay? It's time to thrive. No more just surviving. All right? Follow your heart. Go for your desires. Have faith in yourself. Have confidence in yourself. Okay? Know that you've got what it takes at this particular point in time to reach great successes in this life. And one of the things that may have been holding you back, maybe you've been trying to be this good, beautiful, perfect, you know, person. Let me tell you something for nothing here today. Nobody is without any faults. Everybody's got skeletons in the closet. And when you see those people, and sometimes people try to portray that to you because they want you to see how perfect they are. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. All right? And if you are maybe, you know, chilling with some people that are putting it across that they are so perfect and you are not, it might be time to move your camp. Okay? Let's see what we've got for you in your current space is fighting. Because are you maybe trying to live up to other people's expectations? Those people might want to sort of encourage that within you so that you don't see the faults in them and you focus on you. That's what gossips do. They shift the attention. You got the Five of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Five of Pentacles. Why are you holding out on love? You might be loving some person, a person loves you, but you're still holding out on that. You know, it might be time to really see why is that happening and to release that. Because I feel for many of you, you're dealing with people with good intentions. It could be a friend, but love is coming up or strong connection. Maybe you don't have a good flow with your family. You know, if you change, they can change. In many ways, you're holding yourself back from your highest potential. You are the key. Know that. Okay? If you can be the one that places yourself in a space where you are not in your highest or best flow, you are also the one that can put yourself back there. Okay? You got the power to do both. And once you understand that your own opinion of yourself is the most important one, you know, and you make sure that or do your best that comes from a point of light. Not saying, well, I'm going to be this person that does all these horrible things to people, but it's okay, I'm standing in my power. No, you are fooling yourself. Okay? So there might be some forgiveness that is necessary here, so that you can not only hear that you're the key, but also understand that you're the key and be the one to put that key in that lock and turn it so that the gateway to your abundance and potential can actually open. Okay? Let's look at this guidance from the universe, because your soul family is here to help you. Maybe you're having very profound dreams at the moment, spiritual connection going to that next level. It is that wider spiritual family of yours that is here to help you. Okay? You got the Three of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the High Priestess. Some of you are feeling like, listen, I need to pack my bags and I need to be somewhere different. You are exactly where you need to be for positive change to come about, but you need to allow it, and the way that you allow it is by getting out of your own way, and one of the best ways to get out of your own way is via meditation. Okay. Let's see what the universe has got for you. Or maybe something like a Reiki session, or, you know, a massage. Go do your nails, go do your hair, go do your skin, whatever, you know, something that makes you feel good. If me, for example, I will go walk with my feet through like a river with like round rocks, whatever really works for you, you know. Let's see what the universe has got for you. You got the Fool, which is amazing, it's new beginnings. You got the Two of Coins, and you got the Star. Your highest potential is right here. Your highest potential is 100% available to you, but you need to allow it. Okay? So that's what I got for you, beautiful Taurus. I hope that helps. If it resonates with you, I'd really appreciate you liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. See you next time. Bye.